was told to go in for the test. I didn't know what they were doing. I was just done pre-test. First, I was told to act one of my favorite plays that I had done. I was told to sing a song. I think I must have sung a Kikuyu song. I didn't know a lot of English songs. So I may have done a Kikuyu one. And then I was taken to the screens and I was told to do 3 things. Basic. I was told smile. Okay. Alafu nikaambiwa nilie. Alafu nikaambiwa nicheke. But why they wanted to do that? Because they were giving a role of another lady who had left, and so I was replacing her, and they needed to see whether we look alike, and I passed. And I passed there that through God's grace, I started acting. When I was acting, then I learned the other plays that are done on radio. I started going and engaging in Swahili and the Kikuyu stations. Then we only had one Kikuyu station. And again, my letters for the university came. I went and joined the university. In my first year, there was a new station called Kameme. You know Kameme FM? Yes. It was started. That was the first day in the university. I went and applied to be taken. Then you're just going, recording something, you leave your voice. That's all. So when they called me, and I was supposed to go and for the interview, they asked me whether I was trained. I was, of course, not a trained journalist. I'd not gone to any journalism class. And the studios have a lot of computers. That's why I want to really thank Safaricom. Our high school days, we didn't know computers. In the universities, when we got projects, we had to go to a cyber. So I was not very good at the computers. But I sat there with those many machines and I prayed to God. I said, I want to have this job. So when I was done my first training, through God's grace, it was a training of 1 hour. I sat in when somebody else was being trained. So when I went for the test, I passed. And I became a presenter. And I started broadcasting. I had a request. We had a lady who was the owner of the station. Because I was a student, I was going to school from 8 to 5. But I also needed to work so that I can be able to pay my school fees. So then I was given a show from 9 to 1 a.m. Are you getting it? So I used to go to school 8 to 5. Then I go home. Then I go to work from 9 to 1 a.m. That's how I survived for 4 years. I was able to pay for my school fees, and the rest is history. Currently, I'm a holder. By the way, my first degree was in education, so I'm a teacher. Yeah. Hey. My first degree was in education. I did a master's in communication. I did a second master's, and now I'm doing my PhD. Okay? Hey. I know that, Simnasi, I was working and going to school. Then I immediately, when I finished, I became the marketing manager of Kameme, still broadcasting. I became the business development manager of Allspace Africa. I went back to KBC, where I was initially, where I was acting 10 years after. And I became a boss of people who are my bosses then. Mnanielewa? So education is the key. And education will take you places. And take your time. I'm so happy when I asked the principal how you guys are doing. And she told me, you guys are okay, you are cool, you're ready to do your exams. And then, ataangalia kama mtaenda humu mapema kidogo, before 23rd. Hiyo ameniambia mtaenda before. Sio ni mzuri? And you know, that persistent, don't see like, maybe the system. COVID came and it hit us so hard, and we want you to learn. We don't want to delay your life. I met a student from Uganda. For the last 2 years, Uganda have never opened their schools. So you can imagine how those children will lose in their lives. As we were able to manage and open the school. So when you're here, don't see like your teachers are pressurizing you so much or your parents don't love you. Let me tell you, those holidays, mnataka kwenda Krisi. Lakini mtaenda nyingi. By the minute you finish form 4, mtakaa home mtaboeka. You'll be wondering what did I even want to go and do at home. So when you have this chance, maximize it. Give your best. I know we are gifted differently. There are some people who are very sharp, others are very good skills. I'm happy, and I'll work with the principal to see where we can get somebody to build for us. That one I'll promise the home science class so that we can be able to have the sewing machines. So mwalimu, tutafanya hiyo proposal na wewe because I have friends. Mimi sinanga CDF, si ndio? Kama ningekuwa na CDF ningesema hiyo nitafanya, hata nitaongea na mheshimiwa hapa pia. But I will see whether we can get partners so that I did home science. So I'd love you also to do the home science. It's good. So all I want to say is that there are many distractions that find us on our way. Let us not focus on them. For now, you have only 4 years. We were elected another day. Now tena tunaenda 2022, si ndio? So 5 years move very fast, very fast. For the ones in Form 1, don't feel like you have a lot of time. We don't, and especially now you people that your terms were a bit shortened. So maximize, do your best. And remember, always, if you have anything that is difficult in your life, talk to your teacher or your best friend, and also remember always to pray. I've gone through a lot of challenges. It has not been smooth. I've just given you my smooth part of life. One day I'll tell you also the other hard parts that I went through. And so it is important that you know it's never smooth all the time. There are ups and downs, but manage yourself well. Believe in yourself. And I know from today, now that we have met, I will meet with you maybe 10 years to come. Okay? Where will you be? Mtakuwa wapi? Ati politician. Mtakuwa wapi? Kwa TV? No, tutakutana. Because you know, you must have a dream. And that dream, then you have a roadmap on how to achieve it, isn't it? Sinimwambia vile mimi nilienda. So I believe, and even where I am today, I didn't know that I would become a politician or a leader. I started my foundation, and I think I had some girls here who have already left that are paid for their school fees. I started a foundation, I started serving the community, then the community requested me to be their member of parliament. And I was scared because I've never thought of becoming a politician or a leader at that level. And so even for me to go and become a woman rep, I was looking for an escape route. Because I knew women rep, a whole county, how can they vote for me? So I just told those people, wachani nisimame women rep, because I'll be the first one. And I knew, somehow I didn't think I'll make it. But because God had good plans for me, and I had people that we worked with in the community, I got voted overwhelmingly. Actually, by that time when I was voted, I got the highest votes in Murang'a County and the highest percentage in Kenya. Okay? When I became a first-time MP, I went to Parliament. I was given the position to be the chair of education in the whole Republic of Kenya. Okay? When we came to 2017, majority of the women reps were not voted back because our position is quite tricky. But in the entire central Kenya, I'm the only one who was voted back through God's grace. Okay? And now when I went back, I'm not a doctor, but I'm going to be a doctor of philosophy. Okay? I was again given the chance by the president to be the chair of health in the entire Republic of Kenya. Okay? And I'm still moving on. See, I have to create that space. That's why the chairman was telling you, I have a program because I want to mentor the young girls and the women who want to come into politics. Okay? And I just don't mentor only in politics, but also even education and many things. I love mentorship. Because I know by the time I leave that space, another lady, another girl should take it up, isn't it? I trust and believe through God's grace. Might become 2022, I might be the first woman governor in Murang'a County. Okay? That's my dream. Okay? And you never know. See, we've seen there's Raila, there's Ruto, there's what, wako wengi, wanataka presidency, eh? Na wajachagua ma deputies. Sindio? See, I can qualify to be a deputy president also. Kwa sababu lazima ujiamini, sindio? You must believe in yourself. And you must have the confidence. So if you want to become a doctor, you must start talking and walking like a doctor. Okay? So you know doctors, there's time bound. You must keep time because if you have an operation, you must do it on time. So if you're a doctor, just know, how does a doctor behave? Start even walking and calling yourself doctor. If you want to be an engineer, start calling yourself engineer. Isn't it? Kama unataka kuwa politician, utaanza kujiita mheshimiwa. Si ndio? Even in the books unajiandika hapa honorable somebody there. Because as Lupita told us, dreams are valid. And you have to start now. Nurture it and believe in yourself. So I'm so grateful that I came. Na nimesikia sikukuu mtakuwa hapa. Na nasikia mnataka speech hapo. Ngombe. So nitaongea na mwalimu. I will look for a bull. Nitampatia, mtachinjiwa hiyo siku. Okay? Sawa sawa. But you must promise me. You promise me that as we even eat and celebrate, that you're going to do your best. Yes. Do you promise me? Yes. That even in school you do your best when you go out there. So kutakuwa ni holidays. Please preserve yourself. I am a mother of 3. Okay? Yeah, I have a girl who is older than all of you. Okay? Because she's in the university. I have another 14-year-old and I have a son who is 7 years. Okay? Yeah, so I would advise you as your mother here, not even as Mheshimiwa, that girls, do take care of yourself. The world out there, there's internet, there's a lot of influence, even from your peers. Just focus and preserve yourself. So even as you go for Christmas, please make sure you come back. Okay? Yes. Make sure you come back and come back in one. Yes. Do you promise? After the bell has rung. Please, there are many things and you find them fun for now, but they are not worth your life. They are not worth your future. You may come from a very humble background, but please remember, you can be the person who will change the narrative or narration about your family. Okay? You can drive the biggest car ever, bigger than what I have come with. Okay? Mimi nimekuja na gari, wewe unaweza kuja na chopper next time you're coming here as an alumni. But we must preserve ourselves now. Okay? Tujipende tu. Anybody telling you things that are not beneficial to your life now, they want to use you. And by that, they'll use you and dump you. Okay? You'll be used and dumped. So utakuwa na shida, because you'll be feeling very bad. So for now, preserve yourself. Watch watu wasema una maringo uko na nini. But focus, because you know where you want to go. So I want to pray that God will also help you and give you wisdom. And He will protect you. You are such a wonderful school and girls. And you are all very neat and beautiful. Muka hivyo tu, si ndio? Musi change. I promise I'll come back again. So may God bless you so much. I don't want to take much of the time, mwalimu. And I know muta enjoy your ngombe. Nikuja tukula hiyo siku? Nini? All right. God bless you so much. And asante sana for the opportunity even to talk to the students. Mungu wabariki sana. When you go home, mutasalimia wazazi, eh? And you know I love prayer, so you be praying for me. As you pray for yourself, pray for me that my dreams will also come true, isn't it? Mungu wabariki sana.
Hey, wapi nduru ya mauti wakante? Hey, hey. Now, let me also inform you that on 13th December, we shall be having a talent search. So these girls will showcase what they have. Yes. So if you are available, please come. Thank you. Now, when I see this full package, beauty with the brain, somebody who is educated, and the beauty didn't make her feel bloated, I see a future in you. I see a future in you. So can you emulate her? She has not told you all. By the way, she's also a singer. Other than being an actress, a presenter, She is also a singer. Yes, I even saw her on Saturday singing in a political rally, although we are not going to talk politics today. So, I'm sure you've learned a lot. She has passion for a girl child. And in that connection, I would like to call one of the girls so that she may tell us what she has learned today. Hannah, where are you? Welcome. And also tell us what she thinks. How do you analyze the whole situation? Briefly.
To our Honorable Sabina Chege, all guests present, our dear principal, our two deputies, all and our father, our teachers, and all the students. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Wangari Njoroge. First of all, I would love to thank the Almighty God for giving us such a day. We started this day with showers of blessings, and our gratitude to the Safaricom team for your donation. Indeed, with time, we'll all be computer literate in this school, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We say thank you so much. And to Our Lady, Honorable Sabina Chege, we know that you are passionate about the girl child, and we really appreciate it. We thank you for the thanks that were delivered by Shosh, and also not forgetting that you donated your birthday gift to Bishop Gatimu Kinyonga Girls in Kidhumo. Please don't forget us. As we say, sisi tumeamua kujituma kwa kusoma. Hatuchomi, tumeamua kujituma. Ama ni aje? Joy. Sisi saizi, we are not the Gatanga CCM that was there. We are St. Anyorite Gatanga Girls. AGG, si ndivyo? Sisi tumekataana na hizo mambo zinafanyika. Tumeamua kuenda. Na hii mwaka form 4s. Mko wapi? We promise to see a change. Tungoje pale, tatuona. We are coming. I don't have much to say. Karibuni shule yetu na mrudi tena. Hiyo date 13 tunawangojea. Your promise tunaingojea pia ama? Yes. Well, thank you.
Tumpigie makofi. Has she spoken well?
Yes.
Has she represented you well?
Yes.
Hata mimi nimewakilishwa na mama. Women rep. Kwa hivyo nimewakilishwa sawa sawa. Kwa sasa ningetaka kumwalika Biwe Songa so that she may move a vote of thanks. Welcome, Mrs. Wesonga.
Honorable Sabina Chege, the women rep from Murang'a County, the Safaricom representative, Michael Mutoya and your team, the school management presented by our BOM chair and the other members present, the PA members present, our dear school principals, teachers, and my dear students, good afternoon. I am delighted to stand before everyone, very humbled, to speak in such an occasion in our school. I would like to start first by thanking our Almighty God, because it is Him who planned this, and all we are doing today is we are just implementing His plan. I want to thank God for giving each one of us the precious gift of life and good health today. To the